which now I am very happy to tell you is finally, it was there since 3:45 after all, has been cleared away. So these numbers are going to stay very high for the time being, and it'll start to peter out over the next couple of minutes. We'll let you know what's going on at the George with traffic and transit every 10 minutes on the ones right here on 1010 Winds. The outbound George, by the way, is 40. The inbound Lincoln is 30, and the inbound Holland Tunnel, that's got a 40-minute delay as well. Now, if you're heading out into the East River, we're not doing too poorly. Things are hanging in there at the Throgs Neck and Whitestone, and from the RFK down into the 59th Street Bridge, we're okay, but the approaches to the 59th Street Bridge and Queens Boulevard and Northern Boulevard are busy. And in New Jersey, eastbound 495 on your way to the Lincoln, at the New Jersey Turnpike in North Bergen, we've got heavy traffic. We've got an accident there, and the left lane is blocked. Traffic is sponsored by Nickelodeon Universe. Traffic and transit every 10 minutes around the clock. Breaking traffic alerts whenever they happen. I'm Karen Stewart, 1010 Winds on 92.3 FM.
Summer is officially never over at Nickelodeon Universe, because every day is a perfect day at the biggest indoor theme park in the Western Hemisphere. Over 25 rides, dance parties, and favorite characters make it fun for everyone. Tickets at AmericanDream.com.
Trying to walk away and I stumble. Oh, very happy birthday to Macy Gray today. Jeff Foxworthy, Rosie Perez, Idris Elba, all celebrating today. I don't think we're going to be celebrating much longer on this weather, Joe Lundberg, but the good news is we do flip it back around, right?
We do. I mean, after a couple of days of not so nice weather, we're going to be seeing much nicer weather return on Sunday. So it's going to get better with time. Just hang in there for a couple of days. Now, today, we're dealing with a lot of low clouds. Might be a sprinkle in a couple of spots along the coast, but that's it. And then clouds will break for some sun, and we'll get to about 76. And tonight, partly to mostly cloudy, 66. Tomorrow, as a front presses in from the west, it'll squeeze some moisture out of those clouds. Look for a shower, maybe even a thunderstorm late in the day. The high temperature tomorrow, about 73. But that front moves through tomorrow evening, dries things out rapidly. That means sunshine returns on Sunday, and with it a high of 71. Sunny, it gets a little bit warmer on Monday with a high of 77. We could be over 80 as early as Tuesday. Right now, it's mainly cloudy and 65 degrees in Central Park. The relative humidity at 81%. Winds are north at 9. Repeating the current temperature, 65, headed to 76 in Midtown. I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg on New York's weather station, 1010 Winds on 92.3 FM.
Hi, thank you, Joe. Winds News Time, 7:34. Next Wednesday marks 23 years since the 9/11 attacks on the city. Starting today, actor Gary Sinise and his foundation are going to be serving up meals of gratitude to the members of New York's bravest at the FDNY. Sinise, a staunch supporter of first responders and veterans, going to be at Engine Company 280 Ladder 132, along with his Serving Heroes program. The award-winning actor spoke to us here at 1010 Winds.
It's not so much about the food as it is about the message of appreciation and gratitude for what these folks do for us on a daily basis. And I wanted to come and say thank you there and to acknowledge the importance of the FDNY.
The Sinise Foundation also going to be presenting a $10,000 grant to the FDNY Foundation. Well, Yankee fans, this is going to be like sleeping with that security blanket.
That ball is high, it is far, it is good! Bernie goes boom! He drills a home run the short way in the right field seats. Burn, baby, burn!
John Sterling going to brush off the mic, bust out the scarf, and get back in the broadcast booth for the Yankees postseason on the Fan. John heaping praise on the temporary replacements who have taken his seat since he left.
Harry Carey told me something years ago, and it's really true. He said, you know, John, all the guys who do the games are great. It's just that we have different styles. And after all, I have a kind of unusual style, so it's very tough to do it like me. But anyway, it'll be fun to get back.
Not as high, not as far. Sterling says this will be the last time, though, that he's in the booth. He will not be back next season under any circumstances. Well, Paula Abdul's been forced to cancel her upcoming tour due to injuries that will require surgery and an extended recovery time. 62-year-old pop star was set to perform in Alaska and North Dakota before continuing with her Straight Up to Canada tour. Ms. Abdul made the announcement on Instagram yesterday that she now has to cancel. The former American Idol judge did not mention what those injuries were. Our editor, Justin Schrager, one of those fans who are disappointed this morning that his concert tickets will be going back. Well, good news for Linkin Park fans. The band's back with a new single 7 years after their lead singer died. We're going to hear a piece of that new song. 1010 Wins Entertainment's coming up next.
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try.
Scott Stanford here. It's harder to stay active as I get older. I even feel sore after I brush my teeth. So I've partnered with Penetrex because taking care of your body is so important. Penetrex is the #1 online rated joint and muscle cream. Penetrex doesn't have that funky odor and will leave you feeling ready to get back in the game. Right now, you can try Penetrex for 10 days and get back to the activities you love. Visit Amazon or Penetrex.com and use code 25muscle. That's 25muscle for 25% off your order. Play on with Penetrex.
Hey everyone, it's Ted from Consumer Cellular, the guy in the orange sweater, and this is your wake-up call. If you're paying too much for wireless service, you don't have to keep having that nightmare. Consumer Cellular has the same fast, reliable coverage as the leading carriers for up to half the cost. So why keep spending more than you have to? Seriously, wake up and call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com.
Savings based on cost of Consumer Cellular single line 1, 5, and 10 gig data plans with unlimited talk and text compared to lowest cost single line postpaid unlimited talk, text, and data plans offered by T-Mobile and Verizon January 2024.
At the UPS store, we understand the importance of a first impression. That's why we're here to help you put your best foot forward and be unstoppable with our printing services. With high-quality paper stock options, banners, business cards, menus, and more, we make sure your small business stands out and your message reaches the masses. After all, we're the one-stop Prints That Pop store. Most locations are independently owned. Product, services, prices, and hours of operation may vary. See Center for details. The UPS store. Be unstoppable. Come into your local store today and get your print on.
Hey, how about this? Linkin Park is back. They've got a new single and a new tour just about 7 years after lead singer Chester Bennington died. The new song is called Emptiness Machine. The band has announced the new album called From Zero. It comes out on November 15th. Linkin Park's going to be headed out on their world tour, which includes New York at the Barclays Center coming up on September 16th.
Entertainment on 1010 Wins is sponsored by Shulman & Hill, New York's injury lawyers.
Go to hurtny.com.
That's hurtny.com.
MSC Cruises Labor Day sale is here. Book now with our lowest cruise prices from $229, plus kids sail free. Discover big on a mini getaway, or treat yourself to a week-long vacation. Sail to the turquoise waters of the Bahamas with stops at Ocean Key, our private island marine reserve, or experience the beauty of the Caribbean and more destinations. MSC Cruises, for a greater beauty. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Prices based on per person and includes taxes and fees. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
A Gain Scent Bead story. Jim was at the laundromat when he heard his ear said Maracas, senor, but his nose said, hey, freshest scent ever. Following his nose, Jim found a man pouring a bottle of Gain Scent Beads into the washer. The scent, the freshness. Jim blurted, sir, your scent maracas smell amazing. Actually, Jim, most noses call them Gain Scent Beads. Try Gain Scent Beads. Way fresher than detergent alone.
My friends, 1010 Wins and the new 1027 excited to bring back We Can Survive to the Prudential Center on Saturday, September 28th. Tickets are on sale right now. Ticketmaster.com. We want to see you there.
The News Watch never stops. This is 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good morning. We are at 68 degrees at 7:40 on this Friday, September 6th. I'm Scott Stanford. Here's what's happening. Federal investigators have seized phones and laptops from the homes of several high-ranking city officials. The raid included top deputies of the mayor's administration and the police commissioner. Police are on the hunt for a creep in Brooklyn who tried to rape a 75-year-old woman. She's in stable condition. We've got a photo of this whack job up at 1010wins.com. Cops say they busted the man who has come to be known as the Park Slope Prowler. This guy grabbing the rear ends of 4 different women walking alone over the summer. A roll of toilet paper, a little soap. Just 2 of the items you expect when you walk into a public bathroom. Well, restrooms in the city parks apparently lacking when it comes to the basics. And shots fired when it comes to the pizza wars in these here parts. Connecticut breaks out new highway signs that say they're the home of the pizza capital of the U.S. Paging Governor Ned Lamont. Governor Murphy, line 1 for you. Checking sports, Taylor Swift and the Chiefs off to a good start. KC takes care of the Ravens 27-20. Wins News Time 7:41. Back out to those roads. What's it look like at